easy when someone is easy to love. The real thing is loving the whole person. The complicated, contradictory, beautiful whole. I love the version of you that has it all together, the confident, capable, and clear. But I also love the one who falls apart on Sundays, who can't explain why everything feels hard this year. I love the you that's funny in a crowd of people, who owns the room with everything she's got. But I love the quiet, anxious you in the parking lot before, who isn't sure she's ready for the light. Because you are not just one of those, you're all of them. And I signed up for the whole and not the part. And loving all of you is not a burden or a challenge. It's the greatest privilege of my heart. I love every version of you, the shining one and the one that can't get out of bed. I love every version of you, the certain and the lost and all the in-between instead. Not just the Sunday best, not just the easy, but the Wednesday and the struggling and the real. I love every version of you, all of them, completely, all I feel. I love the you that's stubborn, past the point of reason, who digs in when she knows that she's not right. I love the you that finally comes around by morning, who says I'm sorry with her whole face in the light. I love the you that cries at commercials, who feels everything so deeply it spills out. I love the you that tries to hide the crying, who pretends she wasn't moved without a doubt. All of it I love, all of it, the easy and the difficult and the in-between. Because you're not a highlight reel, you're a whole person, and the whole person is the most beautiful thing I've seen. So don't apologize for any version. Don't hide the parts you think are too much or too small, because the reason I love you is the whole of you, and the whole of you is everything, is all. I love every version of you, and I always will, whatever versions come. I love every version of you, the future ones I haven't even met. each one. Bring me the gray hair and the slower morning. Bring me every age and every changing face. I love every version of you, and every version has its perfect place. What we have is the difference. I'm not naive about the way that love works. I've been around the block enough to know. I've had the loves that burned bright in the beginning and quietly became the ember and the slow. I've had the loves that looked good from the outside, the ones that made the sense on paper and in life. And I've learned to tell the real from the convincing, and what I have with you is real, is right. And that knowledge carries weight inside my living, the knowledge of the rarity of this, because most people live their lives without it. Most people never find a love like this. Love like this doesn't happen twice, and I carry that like something precious every day. Love like this doesn't happen twice, and I am not about to let it slip away. I know what I have because I've had the other. I know the difference between real and close. Love like this doesn't happen twice, and I will spend my life protecting it the most. So on the days when ordinary makes it easy to forget the miracle that's living in the room, I try to stop and name it, try to feel it, try to see the gift beneath the easy, the bloom. Because gratitude is how you keep the precious. Attention is the love language of the rare, and I don't want to wake up on the other side of losing and realize I forgot to show I care. I want to love this loudly and on purpose, not just feel it doesn't happen twice. And I am never going to let you go. Love like this doesn't happen twice. And every day I wake up knowing that love like this doesn't happen twice. And I'm choosing it and meaning it. And that's that. Through every season and through every year, remaining through everything this life has still to give. Love like this doesn't happen twice. And this is the love I choose to live. I am not the same person I was before you, and everything I became that I'm proud of has your fingerprints somewhere on it. The patience that I have that I didn't have before, willingness to sit inside the heart, the ability to love without the armor, to walk into the open, not the guarded. All of that came from the loving you, from the daily practice of the real, from the 1,000 mornings where I chose to stay and show up, from the 1,000 ways you taught me how to feel. And I don't say that to diminish who I was before. I say it to give credit where it's due. The best version of myself that I have access to was built inside the years of loving you. Everything I am, I owe to loving you. Every better thing, every grown-up part, everything I am, I owe to loving you. The open hands, the less defended heart, not the credit card version, not the highlight, but the full and honest and the real account. Everything I am, I owe to loving you. And loving you is what I'm most proud of, without a doubt. You taught me how to argue without damaging, how to say the hard thing without the blade. You taught me that apologizing isn't weakness, that the strongest thing is owning what you've made. You taught me that the ordinary deserves the reverence. The Tuesday morning is as sacred as the peak. You taught me that the love worth having is the present one, the one that shows up daily, every week. I am a better friend because of how you've loved me, a better son, a better man in all the ways, because love at its most real is a kind of education. It teaches you what matters, what to praise. And you have been my most important teacher, the one whose lessons change the whole design. Everything I am, I owe to loving you. And everything I am is yours and mine. Everything I owe to loving you. And I will spend my whole life being worth that. Everything I am, I owe to loving you. And being worth that is where it's all been at. The growing and the learning and the staying, the showing up through everything that came. Everything I am, I owe to loving you. And loving you will always be my proudest claim. Some endings give you warning, some don't even wait for the song to finish. We were sitting on the back porch in the late light, the radio on low, a glass of wine between. She was humming to the melody, half absent, the most beautiful and ordinary scene. And then something crossed her face like a decision, something quiet that I hadn't seen before. She set her glass down gently without comment and went inside and didn't close the door. I started understanding what was. She left in the middle of a song, didn't wait for it to finish, didn't say so long. Just a quiet rising, just a going through the door, and the music She left in the middle of a song, and the song just kept on playing after she left. I found the note the next morning on the counter. 3 sentences that couldn't hold the weight. She said she'd been deciding for a long time that she was sorry and that it was getting late. Late for what? I've spent a year now wandering. Late for some life she was supposed to be living. Late for someone she was meeting somewhere else. Just late for herself and for the giving. I still have the radio, I still sit on the porch sometimes, but I turn it off before the songs we loved come on. Because some songs now belong to a specific evening, to a glass of wine, to a chair, to someone gone. And the hardest thing about the way she left wasn't the leaving, wasn't even the note. It was that the song kept playing after. It was beautiful. It was everything we wrote. She left in the middle of a song, and I sat there while the melody moved on. Couldn't stop, couldn't start over, couldn't rewind. Just a man on the porch with a song in a mind. She left in the middle of everything we were, and the middle is where I'm still standing today. She left in the middle of a song, and I'm still waiting for the ending to play. Some endings give you warning, some don't even wait for the song to finish. We were sitting on the back porch in the late light, the radio on low, a glass of wine between. We were sitting on the back porch in the late light, the radio on low, a glass of wine between. We were sitting on the back porch in the late light, the radio on low, a glass of wine between. She was humming to the melody, half absent, the most beautiful and ordinary scene. And then something crossed her face like a decision, something quiet that I hadn't seen before. She set her glass down gently without comment, and went inside and didn't close the door. I waited for her to come back out and settle. I waited for the moment to return. It's not the kind of person that you are. You're just a wreck, sprung yourself completely, and somehow that's what shifts the whole bazaar. Watch it happen from wherever I am standing, where the quality of air adjusts, where a certain kind of ease comes with your return, the way I feel settling on my trust. And it's not just me. I've watched the room receive you, watched people turn your direction without knowing why. There's something in the frequency of you arriving, something that the rest of us can't help but find. When you walk into a room, I forget what I was saying. Every thought reorganizes around where you are. When you walk into a room, something shifts inside the atmosphere. You are my favorite near and favorite far. I have watched it happen 10,000 times and counting, and 10,000 times it's landed the same way. When you walk into a room, everything gets better from that point in the day. You don't see it, that's the thing that gets me. You have no idea the thing you do to space. You just come in looking for me in the crowd somewhere, and light the whole thing with your looking face. And I wanna tell you every time it happens, wanna narrate what I'm seeing from my side, but mostly I just watch and feel the grateful, and try to hold it somewhere deep inside. Because how do you explain to someone the specific thing their presence does to you? How do you articulate the atmosphere adjustment, the reorganizing of the whole world's view? You just love them and you watch them and you're grateful. You just hold the witnessing as close as you can. When you walk into a room, I am reminded of exactly why I am. The luckiest of men. When you walk into a room, I forget every hard thing for a moment. When you walk into a room, I remember what the whole thing is about. The whole life and the whole love and the whole choosing, the whole reason I get up and face the day. When you walk into a room, everything inside me finds its way. You go quiet sometimes, and I've learned not to fill it. I've learned that the quiet is yours, and my job is just to stay in it with you. There are days when you don't have many words, when the inside of you needs to be alone. And you're here, but you're somewhere far inside yourself, somewhere only you can go and only you can own. In the beginning I would try to pull you back, would fill the space with questions and with talk. But I've learned that you don't need the pulling, you just need someone to quietly walk. So now I've learned the language of your silence, the different kinds and what they each require. The one that wants company in the quiet, the one that needs the space and room to breathe and inspire. I will sit with you in the silence. I will not need you to explain the quiet. I will sit with you in the silence, and when you're ready, I will be right by it. No pressure and no questions and no fixing, just a presence in the room that says I'm here. I will sit with you in the silence, and silence in my arms is something you need not fear. I think some people are afraid of quiet people, afraid the silence means that something's wrong. But I have learned that your quiet is a feature, not a problem to be fixed or turned to song. It's just the way your inner world does business, the way you process and restore and find. And I am honored to be someone you go quiet near, someone safe enough for you to leave the outside mind. I hope you always know you can be quiet here, that you never have to perform, you're being okay. That the version of you that doesn't have the words today is just as well with you in the silence, and sitting here with you always will.
This is the last song on the album, and I want to say the truest thing I know. I spent years before you wondering what I was for, what the point of all the living was about. I had jobs and hobbies and friendships and family, but something always felt like it was left out. And then I met you, and slowly, not all at once, I started to understand what had been missing. It wasn't a thing I was supposed to do or become. It was someone I was supposed to be loving. This is the love I was made for. I know that sounds like something from a film, but standing here with everything we've built together, I've never felt anything so real. This is the love I was made for. Every year before you was just leading here. This is the love I was made for, and I knew it the moment you were near. Not because everything has been easy, not because we've never had to fight. This is the love I was made for, because this is the love that feels right. I think everyone has one love that fits like this, one person who makes sense of all the rest. Not because they're perfect, not because it's simple, but because being with them brings out your best. You bring out my best, you always have the version of me that I actually like. And I think that's the clearest sign there is that I found the love I was meant to find. When I think about the years still ahead of us, I don't feel afraid, I feel ready. Ready for whatever comes, because I'm not facing it alone, I'm facing it with you, and that makes me steady. This is the love I was made for, and I get to keep proving that every day. Every morning I wake up beside you. Here's another chance to say it in a brand new way. This is the love I was
made for. And loving you is everything I was made to do. Thank you for being the love I was made for. Thank you for every year, every song, every day.
This is the love I was made for,
And I'm not done loving you yet. We delete everything now so easily. Contacts and messages, history. But there are some photographs that the finger just won't press delete on. It's buried on my phone, 300 photos deep, beneath the grocery lists and sunsets and the rest. But every time I scroll, I know exactly where it is. And every time I pass it, I arrest. It's the one from Lake Tahoe in September. You're laughing at something just outside the frame. The light is doing everything that light does perfectly. And you look like someone I can't stop trying to name. I've moved it to a folder. I've tried forgetting the folder. I've told myself a dozen times to let it go. But something in the finger stops before the delete button. Something I'm not ready yet to know. The photograph I can't delete is the evidence of everything we were. The photograph I can't delete is the last clear image of before. Before the distance and the silence and the ending. Before the love became a thing we used to share. The photograph I can't delete is you laughing in a light that's no longer there. My friend says I should do it like a bandage, quick and clean. Says keeping it is keeping me from moving. Maybe he is right and maybe moving is the answer, but I'm not sure moving is the thing I'm proving. Cause what if moving means forgetting what the light did, what it did to you that afternoon in fall? What if deleting means I lose the last real evidence that what we had was real and worth it all? So it sits there in the phone between the mundane and the daily, between the receipts and the screenshots and the noise. One photograph that holds a whole world in its pixels, one image carrying the weight of all our joys. And I don't know if keeping it is healthy. I don't know if the therapist would approve, but I know that I'm not ready for that empty space in the folder. And I know that I'm not ready for that move. The photograph I can't delete to you that I have here. I've not always been easy to love, I know that. And I'm sorry for the version of me that made loving me hard. I brought things into this love I should have dealt with. Old wounds, wearing new clothes every day, and I put them on the table between us in ways that weren't fair to you, I'd say. I was difficult in ways I didn't see them, defensive and retreating and too proud. And you loved me through it with a patience that I wasn't sure I'd earned out loud. And I wanna say I see it now more clearly. I see the weight you carried quietly for years. I see the love behind the patient waiting, and I see it through something very close to tears. I'm sorry for the harder version of me you got, the one who wasn't ready for this love. I'm sorry for the harder version of me you got, and I'm grateful you believed in what's above the surface version, above the guarded, above the person showing you his worst. I'm sorry for the harder version of me you got, and I'm trying to give you the best version first. I'm not the same as I was at the beginning, and I don't say that to excuse the past. I say it because growing took the time it took, and I'm sorry that the growing came so last. Last when I should have done it years before arriving. Last when you deserved it from the start. But I'm here now with the most honest version, the one that learned to lead with his whole heart. I wanna spend the years that are remaining being everything the earlier ones were not, being present and being open and being grateful, giving you the love you always should have got. Not to erase the past or to replace it, but to add to it a better, truer thing. I'm sorry for the harder version of me you loved, and I love you with everything remaining. I'm sorry for the harder version of me you got, and I thank song I have ever written has been about you in some way. Even the ones that weren't, you were somewhere in the feeling. Before you, the music came from different places, from the searching and the longing and the loss. And the songs were good, I think they were worth something, but they came from everything I'd paid in cost. And then you came and everything rearranged itself. The music started coming from a different floor, not the basement of the wound and the surviving, but the living room of something worth the more. And I find you in every melody I'm building, in every lyric looking for its home. You are somewhere in the feeling that I'm chasing. You are somewhere in every note I've known. There is no song without you in it. Somewhere in the melody you live. There is no song without you in it. You are what the music has to give. Not the subject always, not the story, but the feeling underneath the whole. There is no song without you in it. You are somewhere in the music of my soul. I have tried to write a song that wasn't about you, a purely craft exercise, a thing apart. And every time the feeling starts to build in it, it leads me back to you, back to my heart. Because you have become the ground beneath the music, the thing the music rests on and begins. And I don't fight it anymore, I've learned to welcome it, the way that every melody that starts just ends in you, just gives. Maybe that is what it means to love completely, that the person finds their way into everything, into the art and into the ordinary, into every quiet and every song I sing. And I have heard musicians talk about their muses, the one who lives inside the work they do. And I used to wonder what that kind of love was. And then I met you, and immediately I knew. There is no song without you in it. And I have stopped pretending otherwise. without you in it, and I will keep on singing you for days. Lived in a lot of places, but I've only ever had one home, and home was never a place. I grew up moving around more than most, new towns and new schools every couple years. I never had a hometown to call my own, never had an address that felt like it was mine for years. So when people talk about going home for the holidays, about that poor, sort of place that they were from, I never quite understood it, never had the feeling until you, until us, until I had someone. Now home isn't a town or a house or an address. Home is wherever you happen to be. Home followed me through every place I've lived since, because home was never the place, it was always you for me. The way home is wherever you are, that's the only direction I've ever needed to know. The way home is wherever you are, and that's where I'm always trying to go. Doesn't matter what city, what country, what distance, doesn't matter how far I have to roam. The way home is wherever you are, and you have always been my home. I used to envy people with hometowns, with houses their families had for generations. But now I think maybe I got something better, a home that travels, a home with no location, a home that's just a person, just a feeling, just the specific warmth of your embrace, a home I get to carry with me everywhere, a home that doesn't need a place. If we ever have to move again, I won't be worried, because I learned a long time ago what matters most. It's not the walls or the street or the zip code, it's you, it's always been you, coast to coast. Wherever we end up, that's where home will be. Wherever you're standing, that's my address now. The way home has always been, figured it out somehow. The way home is wherever you are, and I found that out a long, long time ago. The way home is wherever you are, and that's the only home I'll ever know. So it doesn't matter where the road takes us, doesn't matter what comes our way. The way home is wherever you are, and I'm already home today.
This is the latest song on the album, and I wanted to end with something true. Not the pretty version of heartbreak, but the honest one. The one where broken doesn't mean finished. I used to think that heartbreak was a weakness, something that the stronger people didn't feel. I wore the armor and I kept the distance, and I called that strength, but it wasn't real. It took the losing of the thing I love the most to crack me to the bone. And what I found inside the cracking was surprising. I found I wasn't better off alone. 'Cause every time this heart has been broken open, it has grown a little larger for the break. When it's lost, they don't love carelessly or without attention. They don't love like someone who has never paid. Broken hearts know how to love because they know exactly what love made. Since you and I've loved more carefully, more present and more honest and more true. Not because the love before was practice, but because the losing taught me what to do. To show up and to say the thing it matters, because I know now what it means when it's not found. So if you're somewhere in the middle of the breaking,
if the album you've been living just went wrong. Let me tell you from the other side of something. Let me be the voice at the end of the song. The breaking is not the ending of the story. The broken heart is not a broken soul. You are being cracked open for a reason, and the opening is how you become whole. Every person who is loved and lost completely carries something that the unlost cannot hold. A tenderness, a depth, a heart one knowing, a love that has been tested and grown bold. And when you love again, and you will love again, you will love with all of that behind your eyes. You will love like someone who's paid the price of losing, and that is the most beautiful surprise. Because broken hearts don't love less than the unbroken. Broken hearts love more, broken hearts love true. Broken hearts know what it costs and choose it anyway. And the world needs more of that kind of love from you. Broken hearts know how to love. Mine is loved and lost and learned to love again. Broken hearts know how to love, and every break just taught me how and when. Not in spite of all the nights this album carried, but because of every song and every scar. Broken hearts know how to love, and that is exactly what we are. Thank you for listening to every song, every broken, beautiful, honest one. Broken hearts keep loving, they always do, they always will. I used to think that heartbreak was a weakness, something that the stronger people didn't feel. I wore the armor and I kept the distance, and I called that strength, but it wasn't real. It took the losing of the thing I love the most to crack me open to the bone, and what I found inside the cracking.
Not the grand occasions, not the birthdays or the holidays, just one more ordinary Sunday. That's all I'd ask for. Not a special Sunday, just the regular kind, the kind with nothing planned and nowhere to be. The one where we don't get up until we feel like getting up, where the whole day belongs to only you and me, where the coffee takes its time and so do we, where the news stays off and everything is slow, where you read while I do something unremarkable beside you, and the hours pass the way we let them go. I didn't know while I was in it that I was in the best part. I thought the best part was still somewhere ahead. I spent the ordinary Sundays half distracted and half elsewhere, not knowing I was living what I'd give everything to have instead. What I'd give for one more Sunday, just the slow and unremarkable and plain. What I'd give for one more Sunday with you across the table. Sundays close. What I'd give for one more Sunday. God, nobody tells you until after how much ordinary goes. I'd pay attention to the details this time, the way the light comes in at 10 and hits the floor, the sound you make when you're almost done with coffee, the way you fold the blanket before you go for more. I've memorized the small and daily, everything, put it somewhere deep enough to keep. I'd stop pretending that the Sunday had no meaning, stop letting all that ordinary go to sleep. The lesson is the Sunday, and I learned it late. The lesson is the ordinary, the irreplaceable mundane. The lesson is that love lives in the regular weekday moments, more than in the highlighted and the framed. And I can't get that Sunday back, I know I can't, but I can take it forward into whatever comes next. I can live inside the ordinary with my whole attention. I can honor what I lost by loving what I have with my whole chest. What I'd give for one more Sunday is everything I have, and then some more. What I'd give for one more Sunday is the thing I didn't know I was living for. But I'll give to every Sunday from today.